Hey, what's up, basketball fans? Welcome to the new channel.
Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new.
The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, I'm Carlo Contis.
And I am Chino Ahorro, and we are live here in BGC for episode 25 of Shots Fired. All
Good evening,
right.
mga ka-shots fired.
Good evening, mga ka-Shots Fired. Good evening, partner. Kamusta ka, man?
I am really good. I'm very excited sa episode na to. Parang buong linggo natin to pinaghandaan, bro.
Correct. I'm sure you're very excited because I'm so ecstatic, man. I mean, I can't imagine, I can't believe that we're actually be doing this. And for our viewers, to let you guys know, ang lupit talaga nitong guest natin. One of the
Legit
best,
to, legit.
legit 100% baller, one of the best here in the Philippines. And to give them an introduction, right? To give our viewers an introduction, this guest of ours, okay, former PBA champion, 2009 Fiesta Conference with the San Miguel Beermen, legit, kampyonato sa PBA, PBA All-Star, okay, PBA
Legit.
Six Man of the Year or Mr. Quality Minutes, okay, sa
Papapak.
NCAA naman with the Letran Knights, champion noong 1998, MVP noong 1998, meeting
Sabay.
L5 noong 1998, okay,
Lupit.
ang lupit, di ba? Pare,
Lupit,
kasama pa niya
bro.
dito si Billy Mundo pa. Can you imagine that, di ba? And then, sa Metropolitan Basketball Association, NBA, champion din siya with the San Juan Knights. So, champion na sa Letran Knights, champion pa sa San Juan Knights.
So
SEA
basically,
Games, gold
oh,
medalist.
wow. So basically, kahit saan sa pumunta, nanalo siya.
Anywhere. Anywhere champion. Anywhere gold. Okay?
Malupit.
So, with that being said,
Huwag natin
okay, let's
patagalin.
bring him. Yeah, let's bring him on the studio. Let's all welcome Mr. Chris Calaguio.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
Thank you
Totoo po,
for
legit.
thank you for inviting me here in your show. Looking forward to satisfactory answers that you
Grabe naman.
expected from me.
Napaka-modest.
Yeah.
Napaka-modest.
Napaka-humble.
Yeah, I know. Kasi shots fired. Eh. So,
Napaka-humble.
mabuti na yung clear.
Pero Kuya
Yeah.
Chris, huwag ka mag-alala because first things first, the pleasure is ours. Okay? The mere fact that you're here with us, sumama ka sa amin, we are so delighted. We are so ecstatic. And to kick off this interview, okay? First question, sir, paano ba kayo nagsimula sa basketball? How did you start with basketball? Who influenced you to be a basketball player?
Yeah. First of all, I'm really honored to be here. Thank you for being part of your show. Secondly, uh, you know, uh, when I was still small, it's really my dad who influenced me to play basketball. He used to be, well, he didn't reach pro. I think that time, parang, I don't know what's the PBA called pa that before, but he reached that level where I think it's almost pro. So maybe I don't know how you call it. Maliit pa ako noon. Anyway, it was my dad who, somehow opened my eyes through this sport, and then I started to kind of like it, adapt to it, all the while it's been my hobby, and until it became my life. Uh, Talagang my dad really guided me all throughout. And, growing up, starting from a parang small size ball pa lang until it improved, and
Lahat tayo
got
merong
into
ganyan,
the
no? Growing up.
yes, and I got
Yes.
into the regular size ball na. Yeah. So, talagang all throughout those years talaga. It was my dad.
So, Kuya Chris, nag-iinsayo ba kayo kasama nung dad mo? Or may mga natutunan ka ba na pwede pang gamitin ng mga millennials ngayon?
The thing is, he gave me drills, siyempre mga dribbling drills na, where you can all see it in the social media right now. So any platform talagang pinapakita ng mga drills. So it's really, it all boils down to, it's the basic pa rin talaga. Basic of basketball. So, um, um, and then I think what gave me the edge on improving faster aside from playing regularly is that when I was still young, I used to play with older guys like my dad's group. Talagang elementary pa lang ako, grade school pa lang. I always play with old guys na talaga. So, it's really tough. And then, you really you really need to find your way
Siyempre.
getting those shots, di ba? Ang hirap di ba?
Correct.
Kasi they'll bully you, they'll really, you'll get hurt talaga, totoo yun. Pero, somehow, he allowed me that opportunity where, before naman, di mo alam kung aabot ka ba naman talaga ng pro, di ba? All you know is like you really love playing basketball. It's just that you get to play with older guys. So I think that's the the advantage I got talaga.
Nice.
Solid.
Sir,
Sige,
balikan
Chino.
ko lang yung sinabi nyo kanina, no? Sabi nyo, hindi pa PBA. Kasi I remember the
Yeah.
PBA, or during, I did my research. PBA was instilled 1981. So Mika ba
Yeah.
yung pinag-uusapan natin ito? Yung
Yun,
Manila
yeah. Yun,
Industrial and
Mika.
Commercial Athletic
Yes,
Association.
yes, yes, yes. You're right. Yeah.
1938 yan, until 1981.
Yeah.
So Mika pa pala. All right. Thank
Mm.
you, sir, for clarifying that. And speaking of idol, no, because obviously, I'm sure your dad is one of your idols, no, in terms of playing basketball. Sino-sino ba, sir, yung mga idol ninyo as you were growing up, whether it be PBA or NBA? Sino ba yung mga yan, sir?
Well, teka lang. Well, when I was growing up kasi talagang hindi pa masyado nanonood ng mga PBA before kasi well, you hear names, siyempre, the great names like siyempre Sonny Jaworski, yan,
Yes.
di ba? Box Adornado, pero you get to hear those names kasi it parang it applies to how you play, parang ganon. Siyempre, kung maliit ka pa, all you can do is shoot the ball from as far as you can. Parang ganon. Kasi sabi ko nga, I was playing with older guys, so you have to somehow get those shots as far as you can, di ba? So yun, parang that's what my dad kept telling me naman na who are those guys who play, yeah. So yun lang yung mga kilala ko noong time na maliit pa talaga ako, yung parang start of the PBA pa lang. It's like Francis Arnaiz, yung mga yan, di ba?
Sure.
Siyempre, yung coach ko sa San Juan Knights, di ba? Si Coach Philip Cesar, yan.
Yun.
Yun.
Coach Bernie Fabiosa, yan. So, yung mga yun, yung time na yun, yeah. Pero siyempre, as you grow up, siyempre, like getting to high school, yan, before being scouted na, So yun, syempre sila Samuel Lim. Yan. So, marami. I mean,
San Miguel talaga, kuya. Kung San
San
Miguel
Miguel.
talaga yung...
Well,
Oo.
first
Pero
Nagkataon.
ang mas
Total
nakikita ko kasi
syempre.
sa'yo, Kuya Chris, yung laro mo
Yeah.
talaga, para sa akin, no, mas Hector Calma yung dating mo sa akin eh.
Oh, actually,
Because
totoo.
back in the day, and
Nako.
no offense, kuya, college ka na noon, high school ako, pag
Wow.
napapanood ko kita, pero konti lang yung gap, konti lang yung gap,
Yeah.
konti
No,
lang.
no.
Ano ka na eh, syempre, obviously, halimaw ka na noon, di ba? But you could post other guards eh. Not many
Correct.
guards can do what you do in terms of posting. Eh, kaya nakita ko parang second coming ni Hector Calma to itong Chris Calaguio na to, syempre. Parang
Correct.
that's how I saw your game. Obviously the shooting malupit talaga, but you're different because of the post game. Not
Right.
Kirby Raimundo type, pero kaya mong postehan yung medyo maliliit din na gwardiya.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Actually, it kind of reminds me also kung NBA naman na pag-usapan, medyo Chauncey Billups-ish. Kasi
Oh,
you're a guard, but you have the body, and to your point, Carlo, he can post up.
Yeah.
Chris Calaguio is 6'2". Okay, Sir Chris is 6'2", pero kayang-kaya pumoste. Dahil may katawan eh. Hindi lang shooting, may katawan din. Diba? So,
Tsaka noong 1998,
anyway.
higante ka na noon. Noong 1996.
Correct. Correct.
well,
Tama.
ako talaga wow, I mean, I'm really overwhelmed kung I'm being in the likes of Boss Hector Calma, di ba? He's really a legend, The thing is, siguro nga when I finish playing for Letran and then had the opportunity to play for San Juan Knights. Well, first thing kasi I chose San Juan Knights muna. I mean NBA before getting to the PBA and applying for the draft. Kasi I feel na I still need to hone a lot of things for my skills para to last longer in the PBA, diba? That's where I started na parang learning to post up and everything. Coach Philip gave me the chance to explore those skills and mastering it at the same time. Kaya somehow it benefited me when I got to the PBA.
So kuya, thank you. Nabanggit mo yan kasi kasama sa mga tanong namin yan. But inuna mo yung Metro Ball sa...
Ganun ba? Sorry
okay lang.
Advance pala ako.
Ayos lang. Curious lang ako, no? So you made the move, no? Obviously, I believe you were scouted to go to Letran. I'm assuming that because you are as good as you are. Pero why make the decision to move from high school in San Beda and move to Letran? Is that more of an opportunity thing?
Okay.
Ano yung decision process?
Correct.
Ano yung started doon?
Oo. Red
I'd like
Caps
to
na
clarify that.
Diba?
Okay, I'd like to clarify
Yes,
that
please.
kasi my wife's friends are always telling that I left San Beda. Kasi my wife is a Beda lawyer, so I did not actually leave San Beda. I tried out when I graduated high school. I tried to get a spot for the college roster sa Beda. Unfortunately, siguro that time they feel na I'm not really the guy they're really looking into that could help them. So siguro I don't know the reason, pero puno pa sila that time eh. Maybe. Pero I tried to attend practices and then show up there. Pero I think they're not interested. So until I was really thankful na itong I'm sure familiar kayo kay Coach Monch Gavieres. Kilala nyo ba si Coach Monch Gavieres? He's one of the...
Kilala namin si Ado Badulado eh. Kaya
Oo tama, correct.
Assistant coach, one of the assistant coach of Alaska. Pero he used to be my neighbor in Merville before, Merville Parañaque.
Parañaque lang.
Actually, siya ang nag-open up ng opportunity sa akin to get to Letran. So, he convinced me to try and show up in the practices of Letran. Then from there, it wasn't smooth, but I had the chance, so I grabbed it. Work hard for it. So
Grabe.
ganun yun. Ganun yung
Nice.
story noon. Hindi naman ako
Bro,
umalis.
Carlo.
Par, iko-correct ko yung Wikipedia. Magsusulat ako sa Wikipedia, ganun yung pagkakasin. Kasalanan ng wiki to, par. Binasa ko
Oo
mabuti,
nga.
inulit. Parang,
Oh my.
okay.
And then it so happened kasi during those time kasi parang Letran has a lot of free slots for a lot of room for new players to come in. So I was siguro lucky lang to get there on time, and then somehow Coach Rudy Hines gave me the opportunity to be part of this team.
Hindi dapat nagsising San
Very
Beda.
thankful.
Yung mismo,
I'm
I was
sorry.
about to say,
Nagsising San Beda.
yun nga, I was about to say, bro, na could you imagine, Red Cubs na itong si Mr. Quality Minutes. Napunta tuloy ng Letran, nag-champion tuloy, nag-mythical pa, naging squire, nag-MVP pa. 'Di ba? So, I mean, parang malamark ba ng San Beda siguro na inuuntog nila yung ulo nila dahil pinakawalan si Jalen Brunson. But we all know for a fact, it's given that you had a very successful college career, correct? Not everybody
Yeah.
gets to experience being an MVP, being a champion in the NCAA, being part of the Mythical Five. So, Kuya Chris, what is going to be your advice to those college players right now who are aspiring to become MVPs, champions, or successful, become pros in the near future? What would be the best advice that you can give these guys?
Siguro I would say na it takes a lot of patience and hard work talaga kasi you really have to be really focused on what you wanted to achieve. Pero you cannot do it alone. So somehow uh, at all points talaga in your career talaga, you have to work hard for yourself and then of course with your teammates at the same time. Kasi no man is an island talaga. Ako all I can say is really there's still part of your career that is still somehow attached to luck. So if it's really for you, it's for you. So don't get frustrated. Not all the time. Things doesn't go all your ways all the time, diba? So there's gonna be challenge, and it's up to you how you rise up to that. Just keep working, dun lang. And then, syempre, with a lot of prayers, everything can be achieved naman talaga.
So kuya, sorry kung bibigyan mo siya ng percentage kasi sabi mo there's a percentage of luck. 10%.
Yeah.
10%
believe,
pa yan, 90% yung skill, 10%. Ano yung luck? So na-curious na ako dun sa
siguro if you've been good, if you've been working, if you've been working hard for that, and then you really, sabi ko nga, pag talagang it's for you, it's for you. No one can take that away. That's where it's not something you can control of, diba?
Correct.
Pero what you can control is yung what's on the ground, what you can work on, what you can do to improve, kasi diba, marami namang like yung mga batches naman natin or other batches, diba? Like it's their fourth year din naman, it's their senior year. They have been playing well. They have a lot of confidence, pero their team doesn't go through the process. Parang they wouldn't make the playoff. Pero hinog na sila, di ba? So, talagang sometimes hard work can't just do it alone. It takes prayers and luck.
Pero si Kuya, maraming luck at saka ano rin talaga yung skill set, no? Pero Kuya, you mentioned the process, no? Which I find interesting. So napansin ko lang kasi na parang yung mga universities or colleges, mukhang yung malalakas na schools, sila pa rin yung malakas hanggang ngayon. So, going back to you as an example, 1998 you're a champion. Fast forward to 2023, Letran uli nag-champion. So, ano ba yung difference? Is it because of the program? Kasi parang in an NCAA's perspective, parang umiikot lang talaga sa Sunbed at saka sa Letran yung nagcha-champion.
Correct.
Unless, parang yung binild ko, huling championship ng binild ko, 2002, kay Sunday Salvacion pa.
Sunday
And it's
Salvacion.
20 years. So is it a program thing? Is it a recruitment thing? And I want to know your thoughts on that.
Well, nowadays talagang it's all about recruitment. Kasi parang napansin ko hirings or recruitment ngayon is like more on parang mostly it's based on one and done. Konti na lang yung talagang they started from their rookie year until they finish their NCAA or UAAP season, di ba? Bihira na. So, parang tingin ko, aside from the program, siyempre yung program talaga, it will make a champion team, those program. Pero without those right materials talaga as part of the recruitment, kahit gano'ng kaganda programa mo, kung kulang ka talaga ng tao, walang nangyayari dyan. I mean, mahirap, di ba? So, you know, para sa akin, it adds up to ano, parang it's really a partner, yung recruitment and program. Pero if you really at a school that is really based on champion spirit, champion
Arriba talaga, Arriba.
it's in
Arriba.
the blood, parang gano'n. So, yeah, parang gano'n. Yeah, pero technically it's all about the right recruitment. Kasi programs naman will always be there. Nowadays naman, napakaraming magagaling na coaches naman talaga. They have their own programs na rin. They wouldn't be hired naman if they don't have a good championship program, diba? So, materials talaga. It will all get down to materials talaga.
All right. Nice. Now okay. You just mentioned about the program, about an amazing program, and a great recruitment team. Combine that together, and that will probably comprise of an awesome championship team, right? Now let's talk Renz Abando, because si Renz Abando kasi one of the, I would say, upcoming legends, superstars, in our country. Although
Sa
hindi
Korea,
siya
sa
naglalaro dito
Korea.
sa Pilipinas, sa
Sa
Korea
Korea
siya
muna.
naglaro, napa-champion niya ang Korea. But prior to the Korea stint, he was with UST, na-recruit ng Letran. But Kuya Chris, ikwento mo naman sa amin, paano ba unang emerge yung pangalang Renz Abando sa basketball scene dito sa Pilipinas?
Well, Renz is living in Pangasinan for like almost his life. He studied grade school and high school dito sa Ordaneta until graduating then he just walked in our tryout actually in PhilCST.
Wow.
Walk in lang, as in no, I have no
Amazing.
idea who he was, what can he do, parang ganon. His name's not even mentioned in the high school teams here or parang players man lang, ganon. Wala. As in zero knowledge of when it terms to knowing him. Pero when he walked in, talagang I saw potential talaga in his build. Parang Renz has a special parang talent or skill na I couldn't see from other players dito sa Pangasinan. I didn't see, yung chase down, yung airtime niya, although
Oo. Yung airtime lalo na.
Pero it really improved yung leaping ability niya was improved talagang during trainings and everything naman talaga, diba? So, we have yung my assistant coach, Sunny De Jesus, really trained him speed and agility, and then me and Coach Jun Marsan really tried to fill in or what he needed to learn from offense and defense at the same time. So, um, uh, ang maganda kasi kay Renz talaga noon is yung attitude niya talaga he's really keen on learning and he really works hard. Pero siyempre, marami namang setbacks, diba? Kasi, his family didn't come from well, uh, financially, stable family. Pero somehow, we help him and then he managed to survive all throughout those, until he got scouted na. Yeah. Talagang, ang bilis niya mag-improve. Ang bilis niyang gumaling. Ang bilis niyang umikap. I think that's the very advantage a player can get, can achieve siguro comprehension. Madali siya mag-comprehend ng mga
So naturally gifted siya, kuya.
Yes, actually, isa na rin yun. And then he can really pick up systems and what do you call this, mga instructions as quick as he can.
Nice.
Solid yun.
Wow,
So yun nga,
amazing.
yeah, from UST, I think he went to UST first, and I assume it was easy for you to get him back to Letran, I guess. I mean, to recruit.
No, I'm just wanna clarify that, no, we were just me myself, talagang I was just really advising Renz, pero I leave the decisions to him. Parang he has an agent, so somehow I can base my advices on what I experienced. So, pero at the end of the day, parang it was really on Renz to decide what he wanted from his heart talaga. Pero siyempre, heart-to-heart talk will always help players naman talaga. So, somehow, if he's confused, he calls me, he messaged me, and then we talk. Then, yun lang. Pero at the end of the day, lahat ng decision making naman, nasa kanya na yun.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
Agents
Excellent
try to call
story.
me and try to convince me to bring him here, there. Sabi ko, I'm not his agent. I'm just advising. Renz, he has his own agent. And besides, I don't want to, parang lock his career with me all to, diba? Parang he has his own world. He has his life. Natulungan ko na siya on how he could possibly face all the challenges, and then we are just here anytime if he needs if he needs us, hanggang doon lang kami. Pero other than that, yung decision making talaga sa kanya pa rin.
Pero
Buhay naman niya.
pero tayo Carlo, we really believe that in the power of foundations eh. Iba pa rin if you start, your grade school, your high school playing basketball in a system wherein you have mentors that will really guide you all throughout. Like what Kuya Chris said, no, hindi naman siya ang ahente eh. Pero because of his experience, because of what he was able to achieve all throughout his playing career, nabigyan niya ng insight si Renz Abando. And look at what happened now. Champion sa Korea. Import ng Pilipino. Could you imagine that? Diba? So,
if there's one thing na I'm really proud of whenever they say on parang talk about Renz is yung nakinig siya sa akin. Kung nakita niyo lang paano siya tumira ng jump shots noon talaga, grabe. Ang layo compared to how he shoots now.
Ang tumira ngayon eh.
Kung ikaw yung nagturo, kuya, gagaling talaga yan.
I'm really I'm really thankful na somehow he listened, kasi otherwise imagine those he has a leaping ability. Ilan yung vertical niya? Sabi mo ng 6 inches or whatever or higher than that. Pero he doesn't shoot as high as that before. He doesn't even jump that high in terms of shooting jump shots, jumpers. Pero buti na lang talaga, I mean, nakinig siya. And then, it pays off. It paid off. Yun. Right now, pag
Yes.
tinitingnan ko yung mga quick jumpers niya, parang, yun, buti na lang nakinig ka. Parang yun. That's my insight always talaga. Otherwise,
I started watching itong si Renz, I started watching him kasi may nag-forward sa akin, panuorin mo to, dinakdakan si Kai Soto. Si Renz na pala yun.
talaga, yeah.
It was that highlight.
Pero,
High school, it was a few years back. It was forwarded to me like, hey, watch this guy. Mga katropa ko, may binakdakan si Kai Soto. Like, who's this guy? Like, taga-UST yan, bro. Mga gano'n. Like, okay.
Actually, nung nandito pa si Renz sa Pangasinan before, yung nasa PCST pa kami, I had this great, good point guard. Ang galing pumasa. So, somehow we decided, we designed a play for somehow to get that somehow his dunk, parang ganon. Pero, after making one spectacular move, parang all of a sudden, whenever we have a game, napupuno na yung gym dahil kay Renz. Talagang iba talaga. So, it's really, that's where na really is a rising star. Talaga.
Nice. So,
solid.
Again, to everybody who doesn't know, okay, Tatak Calaguio, in a sense, ang Renz Abando na nakita natin ngayon, ha? The jump shot, hindi natin alam yan pare-pareho, pare.
I don't think many people knows that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow.
Diba?
I'm blown away. I'm blown away with the story. Thank you, Kuya Chris. Yun yung mga
Thank you,
kwento
Kuya
na
Chris.
tayo lang nakakaalam ata.
Tama.
And anyway, to end the collegiate part, hinati namin to different parts sana yung buhay mo, Kuya. Last na lang, early years college, who do you think are the top 5 Letran players ever?
Yeah.
Isama na natin yung sarili mo.
Ever?
4 na lang.
Oo. 4 na lang.
Top 5. 4 na lang, kasama ka na ron.
Syempre, ang dami. Well, Kirby Raimundo.
Yun.
Sure.
We have Willie Miller, di ba?
Willie Miller.
It's just that he left so early lang. Pero, imagine if he stayed with Kirby for a couple more years, baka could have been a different.
Ilang championship ba yun?
Yes, definitely. With Kirby starting to bloom na, di ba? Parang after nung 98 championship namin, talaga, sino pa ba? Ang dami. We have Kuya Gilbert Castillo, di ba? He played for San Miguel also. Francis Arabit. Ang dami kasi yung mga younger di ba? Sila Ron J. Enrile, and so on. So ang dami. So
Dami na.
sa Letran talaga is really parang a great feeling to be one of those na talagang umabot ng pro, di ba? Kasi ang daming magagaling sa Letran na umabot ng pro. So imagine that, and you're being one of them. So
I'm sure the entire Arriba Letran community is very proud of the players, just like yourself, Kuya Chris. Now let's move to your professional career. No, let's move to your professional career. 1999 up to 2000 or 2001, if I'm not mistaken, you went to the NBA, the Metropolitan Basketball Association. What was the decision making process there in terms of going for the NBA as compared to going to the PBA first? Paano kayo napunta muna sa NBA before the PBA?
Well, first thing first, sa San Juan kasi ako nag-stay during those time. So my family is really we rented out a house in San Juan all for a long time. And then second, when it comes to decision naman, yung decision making that time, um, parang alam ko I'm really ready and ready to play for the pro, pero parang pero at the back of my mind parang I felt na parang may kulang pa. Parang siguro I try my opportunities muna dito sa NBA before going really pro talaga sa PBA. At the same time, during those time talaga nagkataon din na Letran played the San Juan team, which is managed by Senator Jinggoy. And he saw me there, parang ganon, we had a talk, and then from there, it happened so fast. Andun na ako sa San Juan team kagad. Parang ganon. Yeah.
College MVP ka na, tapos feeling mo may kulang pa sa laro mo?
Kaya nga
Yeah,
eh.
iba rin talaga ang pro. So,
Wow!
pag PBA, you have to be ready talaga to take all the challenges na. Pero I feel na parang di ba usually pag rookie ka, it's not all players that given a chance to play as much playing time during your rookie year. So, parang may timing din ba? Parang ganon. Parang,
Aha.
I feel na that time parang it's not yet really the best time to go for the draft. Kasi di ba tinitignan mo rin yung mga players na
Kalaban.
who would go for the draft talaga. So parang baka hindi pa yata time to. I'll try to muna dito enhance more of my skills and get more experiences from the NBA.
Alright.
That's interesting, no? So, malamang, kung sakaling nag-PBA ka, baka si na Romel Aducol yung nakakasabay mo.
Probably or
Metropol
not
mo na
even
siya.
mga
Metropol mo na
yeah,
siya.
marami
Metro
mas marami
Stars
pa.
muna si Adukol eh.
Oo,
Metro Stars pa
Stars.
siya. I played play against him pa for I think a year before he
okay.
And remember guys, to our viewers, nag-champion ang San Juan Knights during the time that Chris Calaguio was there. That was year
Yeah.
2000. Okay?
Basic.
2000, yeah.
That was 2000. Okay. Sir, you're already somehow mentioning about the PBA, no? I just want to follow up on that answer we're in. Anong ba ang diferensya ng NBA sa PBA? What's the major difference that you were able to experience? 'Di ba? Sabi nyo, gusto nyo muna pumasok sa NBA, depende sa kalaban sa PBA draft, ganyan. But what
Yeah.
you've experienced both, anong diferensya? What's the major differences between the two leagues?
Well, siguro number one, big names, di ba? Second, NBA is more of a homegrown players. So somehow hindi ganun kalayo yung skills from other players and team, parang ganun. And then I'm very confident with playing for San Juan kasi I got parang now legend ex PBA players who played for the team, di ba? Like si Bonel Balingit, he came from the PBA. Si Maki De Hoya, sino pa ba? And then si Rudy Distrito, and then yung brother ni Datang, Noli Lipsin, di ba? So then you'll be playing against with you'll be playing with Jerome Ejercito and
Point guard.
yeah, that's the tall point guard, diba? And then Chito Victolero, diba? And, being surrounded with it, guys, parang you feel na mas mabilis kang mag-mature. So, I'm really looking at more maturity for me for myself, di ba? And then kasi you will be coached by Coach Philip Cesar din at the same time, and Coach Bernie Fabiosa. Somehow, uh, I wanna take it slowly, parang gano'n. Kasi alam ko kasi parang once na ma-culture shock ka or ma-shock ka sa pagdating sa PBA, others don't make it that long enough. Diba? Parang most rookies are not given the chance to play the minutes they needed to somehow show their talent and their skills. So parang ewan ko, I felt na parang may doubt pa ako na siguro dito muna ako before jumping to the real pro.
So, sobrang I am super impressed, Kuya Chris, sa thought process mo na ganyan. I'm blown away talagang.
Galing,
Kasi
no?
yung ibang mga tao parang naaatat eh. Kasi nabanggit mo na rin kanina yung mga nag-one and done. Ngayon, hindi ko na babanggitin kung sino yung mga player na yan. So parang ganun, you took your time. It's like, Chino and I, Kuya Chris, just to share, we've been in the workforce, nagtatrabaho na kami for years and years. And, it takes a while to get to the next step, to get promoted and whatnot. But you seem to took care of yourself first. Na parang, I'm gonna do it because it's what I want to do. And I think that's a great lesson to teach in life, no? Not just in basketball. Gusto ko lang ilabas na I'm super impressed.
Galing. Husay.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No,
More than blown away.
Sabi ko nga, it's really somehow you have to gauge it with the right timing din, di ba? So timing din talaga is very important. So, you can't just say na, oh, I'm good. I know I can make this one. Parang, yeah, pero when you get there, parang biglang masasyak ka na lang na parang ganito pala. So, I don't know, parang talaga, sabi ko nga, luck and timing.
No, you're hard work, Kuya. You're all hard work. I noticed it. No? But you mentioned timing already.
Yeah.
Nabanggit mo rin timing.
It's natural naman for
sorry,
every,
sorry.
It's really natural naman for all aspiring pros naman to work hard. Kung gusto mo naman talaga yan. So it shouldn't even be an issue in terms of working hard. Talagang nasa yan. You gauge yourself, di ba? Parang gano'n. On how, para at the end of the day, wala kang hindi kayo sisisi kung bakit ganito, ganyan, di ba? Alam mo naman, you can see for yourself kung how hard you work for what you're dreaming for. Parang ganun.
Solid. But speaking of timing, you mentioned the timing part already. So, what is the difference now? Comparing the PBA back in the early 2000s, now we're 2023. Gano'n ka different na yung liga noon at sa liga ngayon? What have you observed na pinaka-difference niya?
Well, as a player naman, siguro ano ba? Well, ngayon kasi nadagdagan ng team, so more opportunities and more jobs, di ba? So, sayang hindi ko nga inabot yun. Wala. Lot of talent and ang hirap magsalita eh.
Sabi ko na I
Pero,
knew it.
talking about give me one particular part where you wanted to hear some difference there. Anong part ng anong difference yung gusto mong
Chino, can I take this one? Can I take this one?
Go for it.
So Kuya, medyo hindi sinasabi pero napupuna. Mukhang dalawang team lang talaga, dalawang kumpanya lang ang nagpapaandar ng PBA. Parang ganoon ang datingan. Nobody is saying it directly. Right. We have 3 teams there and 3 teams there. I'm not too concerned about the 3 sister teams. I'm more concerned about the farm teams. Can you definitively say na may farm team talaga sa PBA? Walang nagsasabi na may farm team ba talaga?
Well, ako, in my opinion, talagang meron talaga.
Oh!
Meron talaga. I
Shit!
can see that naman. I can feel that. So, peace. Pero the thing is, somehow you can't do anything kasi that's the nature of ano, 'di ba? Parang that's the nature of the sport where giant companies are more capable of doing so. And uh, I believe na naman na if anyone can get the opportunity or the chance, to somehow do that, why not? It's for the best for, I mean, it's for the company, it's for the team, di ba? Parang ganon. I I would say na if you get to the those teams where you're being uh, used more, that's good for you, di ba? I mean, who wouldn't want that? Parang it's a win-win situation kasi regardless, you get exposure. And that's what all players lang naman wants for playing, di ba? The exposure, the
Makalaro lang.
fame, yes,
Kalaro.
the
Share your talent.
yes. Otherwise, who wants to naman sit down and watch the rest of the game? Ako kasi I mean in the last for the last I think 2 or 3 years ko sa San Miguel, I wasn't playing that much. Talagang lineup hindi. Oh, yeah, ganun talaga.
Pero tail end na ng career mo yun, kuya, di ba? Medyo tail end mo na yun eh. So, iba pa rin
Well,
yung...
I wouldn't say that.
I guess that's what the fans
Yeah.
are. Sige,
I
kuya.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say naman na parang I'm running out of fuel. Kasi wala naman akong injury eh. So, I feel na, well, I'm really honored to be with, San Miguel team, di ba? All throughout my
Sure.
career, the rest of my career. Pero the last 2, 3 years naman kasi, when I wasn't given the chance to play, kasi nga, star-studded naman yung lineup. Full pack naman yung lineup ng talents. I can admit that. Talagang gano'n naman talaga. It happens, di ba? Talagang anywhere. So, wala ka naman choice. Pero the thing is, I have no injury. So, I feel na if I move to or get a chance to, to find another team, you don't know what would happen, di ba? If I
Okay.
get a chance, I could still play that
Correct.
time. Pero ito, I had an incident with I don't know what year was that. I forgot. Pero I had the chance to be playing for Ginebra.
Uy!
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Uy!
Nobody siguro ilan lang may alam nito. Pero kasi naman when I got to San Miguel, it was Coach Jong Chico who parang who believed in my talent. And then I played for him from Shell, diba? Coming from Shell, disbanded.
Yeah.
Shell disbanded. Then, San Miguel needed a role player. So, they believe in me. They gave me a chance. So, I was able to perform naman, diba? As a role player naman. So, somehow, when Coach Jong was parang moved to San Miguel, and then I wasn't really in the lineup na for the longest time sa San Miguel kasi punong-puno nga. So, there was a deadline. For, di ba, for final lineup, kung may trade deadline before the playoffs. Coach Jong talked to me and he said na kasi nga hindi naman ako naka-lineup so they can easily get me.
Wow.
So,
That's a
ngayon,
huge revelation.
this is what happened.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, this
I'm
is
blown
true.
away.
grabe.
Yeah, this is true. Ito rin ang hinanakit ko talaga. That's why I ended up 2009 retiring. Before the trade deadline or before the deadline for the final lineup para mag-playoff, di ba? Nagulat na lang ako, playoffs, bigla ako naka-lineup. Wala naman
Bigla
ako
ka na lang
slot.
niline up. Oo.
Yeah.
Sayang, sana naghinebra
Totoo
ka na
yan.
lang, sir. Sana
Actually,
naghinebra ka na lang.
Sino
Blown
coach
away.
namin nun? Sino coach namin that time? Hulaan mo.
Saan, sir? Hinebra or sa San Miguel?
San Miguel.
So,
Yeah.
Ron
Hindi ba
Jacobs?
si...
No, that's old
No,
coach.
Ron Jacobs older pa yan, brother.
Yeah, older yan.
Hindi ba si Jong na, sir? Tama, di ba? Jong yung Chico?
Hindi, Coach Jong
2000.
nalipat
Jong
na
at Chico.
sa Hinebra eh. Sino naiwan doon?
Oh my God.
Yan.
Chris
Wow.
Calaguio is fact checking us, bro. I
Oh.
didn't see this coming.
Wait, 2009?
Oh, sige nga. Do your research. Yan. Yeah, pero that's past. It's over. You know, you can't do anything about that. Pero yun lang. Parang I could have, from that point kasi in my career, na I could have extended my playing career for, let's say, 2, 3 more years.
Okay.
Sayang, di ba? 2, 3 more years, that's a big thing, di ba? And then,
Yes.
I could have played for, the fans' favorite in the PBA, di ba? Malaking bagay yun. I mean,
Oo
di ba?
naman.
Parang who wouldn't want to play for the Barangay Ginebra, di ba?
Correct.
Yeah. So, yun lang
man.
yun lang talaga yung parang hinanakit ko that time. Pero well,
Kilala ko na. Naalala ko na kung sino coach niyo nung time na yon. Shot ng Kinsen, who became the coach of the Ginebra Gin Kings eventually. Sayang!
Yeah, sayang talaga. Sayang lang. I felt really, pero nothing against him, pero maybe he's just doing his job.
Konti lang.
Parang he knows how I play. He knows
Correct.
I'll be a headache for him when I get to Ginebra. Parang ganun. Siguro, we don't know, di ba? Parang I don't even know the real reason behind that. Pero that was sayang. That was supposed to happen. So sa akin lang sana nangyari kasi I always wanted to experience playing for the crowd favorite din.
So if
Pero naalala
natuloy yan, kasabayan mo si Valdavid.
Hindi.
Tapos
Wala na si Valdavid noon.
Tapos na si Valdavid.
When I was playing,
JJ Hildebrand.
Yes, JJ na yun.
Kasi wala
JJ
pa naman
Hildebrand
yun.
is the...
Si Mark.
Fast and the Furious na yan. Yung 2009 na yan.
Ira na yan.
Onwards. Yeah.
Wow.
Sayang,
no?
mo bigla.
Pero,
Okay, all good. All good.
Kaya nga, when you hear
Tatlong
about...
kwento na yung quote ni Sir ang maalala ko mamaya. Tatlong kwento.
Kaya nga I
mo na
know.
Kaya pag
Siguro sa isip ko
if you hear issues about this player deciding to do this instead of doing that, ano na yun, parang,
may something na.
Yes, okay. Got it. Okay.
Loyalty is one thing in basketball. Loyalty is a thing. Yes, it is a thing.
How I wish everybody is loyal in their own right, no? Especially when it comes to basketball. Kaya lang, we all know and we understand. Well, siguro baka dun sa mga hindi masyado nakakaintindi, no? Basketball is
there
also
always
business.
Yes, and then
It's
there
a
will
business.
always be someone to being sacrificed or is the sacrifice.
Right.
Ganun na lang yun.
All right. Thank you, sir, for that story. Wow, amazing. I still cannot get over it.
Yeah, kasi talaga ako yun. It's been with me the whole time kasi I could have still extended sana. Pero wala tayong magagawa doon. Pass is pass.
All right.
Yung nga, sabi ko, baka yun yung talagang the end of my luck, di ba?
Or as you keep on saying, it has to have luck somewhere in it, right? Now, Kuya Chris, let's talk Gilas this time. Because you've been part of the Philippine team, nag-SEA Games gold medalist ka sa Team Pilipinas. Let's talk Gilas. Real talk, diretsahan na.
Yeah.
Ano ba sa tingin mo, Kuya Chris? May pag-asa ba talagang Gilas Pilipinas ngayon sa FIBA?
Well, nakita ko kasi yung bracket, di ba? Parang we are bracket with, tama ba? With USA, something, parang gano'n, di ba?
Italy,
So,
Dominican
Italy,
Republic,
it's
and
really-
Angola.
Republic.
It is really a tough, very tough job. Parang talagang dadaan ka sa butas ng karayom when it comes to that. Especially that we had been preparing very short for the ano, di ba, mga qualifiers and everything. So ako, I believe kasi na it's really preparation talaga ang kailangan natin, and it doesn't really I don't believe na parang a month or more is really ideally dapat talaga more than 3 months sana yan, di ba? It's the same thing how you prepare for PBA season, ganun talaga. Where
So I
you
guess,
can get
Kuya,
all-
thank you for sige,
where
thank you
you
for
can
saying
get all
that.
the-
Kasi parang follow-up namin dyan yung program. So,
Mm.
bakit
Yes,
hindi
correct.
natin masustain yung program? You're right.
Oo.
A month preparation, wala talaga. Maski nga 3 months medyo malabo. So, ano yung tamang preparation? What do you think should be the preparation time, and what kind of preparation do we need to do?
Well, it depends naman kasi, di ba? Like, I mean, all coaches wanted to have the longest preparation they can have, di ba? To make sure na everything's, in place, everything's in the right direction, something like that. Pero yung nga, kasi when you talk about Philippine team, syempre, parang ano yan iba-ibang pro players na yan coming from other companies, other teams, so somehow basta ito na lang, nobody wants to deny playing for the national team. Every basketball player, mas lalo na pro, every athlete wanted to play for the national team. That's a guaranteed statement yan.
Correct.
But the thing is,
Okay.
Nice.
somehow yung
Nice.
what prevents them is another big problem talaga, di ba? Siyempre,
Mhm.
other teams can't really just lend you to the national team kasi if you get injured or because you're an investment or it's the only time where you get to have parang vacation with your family or something like that, di ba? Maraming chances na gano'n nangyayari, di ba? Yung players passes with this window kasi nga they need rest, they need to rest their injuries and everything. So maraming factors. Pero siguro nga talagang kailangan natin gumawa ng program na para long-term
Okay.
program talaga. Pero
And then,
let's get go ahead.
no, I just wanted to say, Kuya, na I agree with the long-term plan. We have to have a
Long-term plan.
long-term, a robust program for our Gilas Pilipinas team. Hindi talaga let's look at the Team USA right now. Team USA, konti lang ang preparation time niyan. Normally pag FIBA and pag Olympics, they send the NBA players. Pero katulad ngayon sa FIBA, the NBA did not send the best players. They sent all-star players.
Correct.
Some are all-stars, some are role
Yeah.
players. But this is not really to secure a gold medal We've
Yeah.
noticed that 4 years ago, nung sila Jason Tatum lang, sila Miles Turner, they were just 6th or 5th in the FIBA World Cup. Diba? So, preparation is really key. Tama ka, Kuya. The longer the preparation, of course, the bigger the chances of you winning. Now, we have an ongoing debate here. Ever since we started this show, and ever since we talked about Gilas, sino ba talaga ang dapat na maglaro for Gilas Pilipinas? JC or JB? Justin Brownlee ba o Jordan Clarkson? Para sa inyong palagay, sino dapat ang maglaro para sa ating team?
Well, they have a different style, different kind of game, di ba? Unfortunately, it doesn't fit the rules of FIBA na they can both play together, right?
Correct.
On the same team
Hindi
at the
pa.
same time. So parang
Hindi pa.
you have to choose ba? You have to choose
Yes,
one from
correct.
them.
Kasi naturalized
Oh.
Yes,
parehas,
sir. Yes.
kuya eh.
Tulungan nyo kami sa debateng to.
Choose who should be the better fit for the Gilas Pilipinas team.
Hindi. First thing kasi, ang daming factors eh, di ba? As much as possible, you wanted both of them. Pero yung Justin Brownlee is naturalized. So, I think the country already shared a lot of things to make that happen, di ba? I mean, did a lot of things to make that happen. So, somehow, ako, at one point, since it's been done, he's been naturalized, you have to get the most out of him. You're paying him this much without,
Correct.
just
Interesting.
sidelining him, or it's an easy job for him. Let him do the work, di ba? Parang let him make everyone feel na he's really worth what the country did for to be chose the idea to naturalize him. Parang ganon. In regards to JC, syempre JC kasi is
Wow.
parang all-star na ngayon, di ba? So,
Correct. Six man of
you
the year.
wouldn't
Just like
really.
you.
I'm not sure, pero if on that high level of stardom, parang would you think na you would expect him to risk everything for the country? I would say so. He extended a contract, pero once he get injured or something, parang it's gonna cost him his career.
Isusugal ba niya?
NBA career,
Isusugal ba
diba?
niya?
So, as much as we wanted to field those guys from the NBA na half Filipino,
The Utah Jazz.
I believe naman na with the proper program, with the best ideas from the whoever's in charge naman, they can siguro put up a long term naman talaga, di ba? Na can somehow develop into that kind of Siyempre, iba pa rin talaga kung yung mga, let's say, locals na with the same kind of di ba? With the same kind of level of playing. Meron naman tayo eh. It's just that yung kung paano natin sila or paano natin magawang makapag-commit itong mga players natin for the longer. Kasi there will always be sacrifices that needed to be made.
Correct.
So maraming factors talaga.
Interesting. I really like
mahirap.
what,
So I can't
Kuya Chris
really
mentioned there about-
give you an exact or
Yeah,
on point answer regarding that debate kasi ang daling i-debate lang kung sabihin mong mas magaling to, di ba? At some point team play pa rin yan eh, you know. So whoever can practice or stay with the team the longer duration, I think that's that to get I mean it has more advantage for all of us, parang ganon. Kung if they can practice longer, I mean stay longer with the national team, parang ganon. Kasi ang hirap mag-gel kaya ng
Yes.
ang hirap magbuo ng team na coming from anywhere.
Tinagpi-tagpi lang.
Any teams, tapos magkikita kayo.
And magagaling pa.
Yes, oo. You can actually form a team like that, pero facing giant na talagang like USA, Italy, yung mga yan, they have a program where the star players from the NBA can just come in. Pero they have a core, di ba?
Correct.
They do have a core. So,
Support
isa
na
pa
lang.
sa pinagtatalunan
Oo.
namin.
Kasi parang ano lang,
Isa pa
parang
po sa pinagtatalunan
parang mangyayari
namin.
yung mga star player natin na gusto natin pasok sa national team. Ako it's just my opinion, pero I can be wrong, or no, anyone can disagree with me, pero ako I think is we have a core, and then those super galing players na lang can come in and help the team para
Fill in.
Yes, para somehow if these guys can't really commit, may panlabang ka pa rin, may core ka pa rin.
Correct.
Di ba?
Nice.
Sino naman bubuo
Nice.
ng Gilas team na below par ang performance yan? Wala naman eh. Nobody does that. I'm
Makes
sure
sense.
kung sino man ang head coach yan, like si Coach Shot, I believe in his system actually. I believe in the system of Coach Shot. I played for him. I know what he wants. I know what he wants to achieve. Parang ganun. So, talagang I believe na siguro kung talagang available din yung mga kailangan ng players, and with the right time frame for preparation, ano naman natin siguro. I mean, we can expect to win it all, siyempre, di ba? Pero, the best performance will always come out.
Nice. Kahit bronze man lang, makasundot man lang ng bronze siguro.
Di ba? Yeah.
Sana.
Kasi, beating USA is parang
It's a tall
suntok
order.
sa buwan yun. Pero, ay, di ba?
It's a very tall
I mean,
order.
that's the reality, di ba?
But speaking of the tall order, no? Speaking of a tall person, isa sa mga dinidebate namin na ako lang naman ang kumakampi ay Soto. I
Okay.
believe he's gonna make it. Do you think he has what it takes to make it in the NBA?
Number one, nobody should disagree in the first place for him not to make the NBA. He's a Filipino. He is one. Ano natin yan eh. Kadugo natin yan eh.
Yun.
Bakit mo i-deny even verbally lang, di ba? Why can't we all of just unite behind him and give him the push he needed to be able to perform at his best, di ba? Ako yun lang naman ako eh. At the end of the day, sino pa ba ibang pwede? Sabihin mo nga sa akin, di ba? At the end of the day, sino pa bang ibang nandyan na? I mean, yung in the right, I mean, in the perfect position to get the shot. It's only him
He's
as
the
of
only
now,
one.
di ba?
Correct.
Tama.
He's in the summer league. All he's asking is a shot at a playing time. That's all we need him to be given. Di ba?
Bukas daw,
Yun lang naman
palalaruin
yun.
bukas, kuya. Bukas daw.
Sana maglaro bukas.
Sana,
Bukas.
di ba? Hopefully, yeah. Pero sa akin
Kalaban
lang,
Portland
I mean,
bukas.
hopefully, yeah, he would be given the chance to play. Kasi otherwise, masya-shutdown natin lahat ng debates when he gets to play.
Correct.
Unless he is sitting in the bench, we have no right to judge and debate whatever you wanted to talk about in regards to Kai Soto. Diba? He needs us. He needs all the support from the Filipinos talaga to give him the chance. At least, di ba? That's the least.
That's the least we could give.
We can
That's
ask
the
for.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kasi
Moral support.
yeah. I mean, and then for him to be playing, di ba? I mean, naman in this world na talagang mamaliitin naman tayo talaga ng mga ibang mga foreign people. It's not because we're Filipinos, but they have other cultures eh. I mean,
Sure.
they're from different cultures, and we have different beliefs also at the same time. So, somehow they're more scientific, they know, maybe they think they know better. Pero, when a Filipino plays naman, we play with all our heart. So somehow, we could change the impact of what they wanted to see from Kai. So, let's just hope na lang talaga na talagang he'd be given a chance talaga. He deserves
Right.
that. He deserves that.
Bukas,
Once and for
gigising
all.
tayo ng
Once
maaga.
and, ay, maaga ba?
Mga alas 8 lang naman.
Maagang
Kaya na
gising.
yun. Kaya na.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, kaya, oo.
Kuya,
Kaya, di ba?
Kuya Chris,
Yeah.
we really appreciate all your insights, especially when we talk about the NBA and the PBA. And sana hindi ka magsawa, no? Sana in the future, if we get
No,
to
yeah.
interview you again, sana
Oh,
mapaunlakan mo kami ulit. Siguro, one
of
last question
course.
before we end today's episode. Sino na ba si Chris Calaguio ngayon? What is Chris Calaguio doing right now? And this is also a great opportunity for you to promote whatever you want to promote. If you want to say hi, hello to friends, family members, this is the perfect time to do it, Kuya Chris.
Okay. Well, now, I'm with the Pan Pacific University here in Pangasinan, Nordaneta. Um, I'm in charge of the sports program for the school. We train. We open opportunities to student athletes that can somehow be given a chance to study for free through scholarship, diba? And then um, change their life also at the same time, impact their life for the better, help their families at the same time, diba? With uh, and then we have this thing with I have this thing with my wife, so we work together for with our projects, parang ganun.
Uh,
Uh, First of all, I want to say hi to my wife, you know,
hello,
Yun.
hello.
uh, Aswa Trina Calaguio, hello. Actually, kasi
Yan ang
kanina
loyalty. Doon dapat loyal.
kasama ko
Yan.
sa post kanina when I was having problems with the connection. So, kaya ako napilitan
Okay.
lumipat dito sa school.
Mrs.
Well,
Calaguio, hello po.
no, yeah.
Good evening po.
And then
Evening po.
I want to say hi to all my friends. Marami. So, mahirap na. Baka may magtampo. Definitely, yung assistant coach ko nandito sa tabi ko ngayon. Si Coach Sunny De Jesus, Coach
Okay, Coach Sunny, hello po. Good evening po.
Adogol,
Welcome to
yeah.
the show.
Um, our bosses, Sir Engelbert, and Pasag, and our school president, Ma'am Rhonda Padilla. So, I just wanna uh, greet them. They're in China right now, trying to promote and marketing strategy for the school. So
Okay.
actually, our school will be competing in China on
Uy.
September.
Okay.
Yeah, oo. Kasi mga what do you call this? International school membership, ganon, something like that. So, it's a first actually. So somehow we are preparing, parang ganon. Pero, you wouldn't get much from the province kasi sa Pangasinan, dami ring mga big schools dito na with a good recruitment program. So, it's hard for us. Basta kami, what we do is recruit players or parang who we think na na gusto namin matulungan and impact their lives. More on that. Grassroots at the same time, high school para
Yes.
lang, para hopefully makapag-produce kami ulit ng another Red Sabando and
Yes.
and more makatulong more to send to big schools in Manila rin at the same time, yeah, through scholarship talaga. That's our
All right.
main concern. Yeah. So, yun, ano pa ba? Yeah. Wala, na-black out
That's
na
it.
ako.
Kuya Chris,
Yeah. I'm really
Mr.
honored and
Congratulations.
thankful for this
Mr. Quality
opportunity.
Minutes, it has been our pleasure, an honor to have you here in the show. We've learned so much from you, and I'm sure yung audience natin, maraming na-enlighten, no, about what really happened, what really transpired. And I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
you still have a very strong following, no, even after your basketball career. So, Carlo, anything that you want to add before we end today?
No, again, you to chime in. Thank you so much, Kuya. Again, you're amongst the best who did it. But
Salute,
more than just the basketball part, no, yung part about hard
Lodi.
work and yung konting luck. Importante yung konting luck.
Correct.
Yan.
Importante din yung
Correct.
pinabuenas ka rin ng konti. But Kuya, thank you
And
so much.
guidance.
Wag kayong umasa sa luck kung hindi kayo marunong magdasal.
Ayan. Totoo. Agree.
Joke lang, yeah. Pero it's true, the power of prayers really move mountains. Yeah, talaga.
Again, Chris Calaguio in the house. Thank you so much. And to all our viewers out there, maraming salamat for tuning in tonight. Watch this episode on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit that notification bell. Listen to us, on Spotify. And syempre, follow us on TikTok na rin. Diba? So, Carlo, ang haba ng episode natin. It was an amazing episode. Pero thank you for being with me today.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
Great night. Shots fired, baby. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.